Hi YouTube. Welcome to Inside the Artist Studio. I am your host, Diego. Yes, I saw that, Eric, because it's got a camera. I'm sitting here with young up-and-coming artist, Erik Heron. We're going to talk to Erik about his art, which is quite good. It's on the walls here. That's some of it there. I look Asian. Not. Erik, let's get the show on the road. Why did you say you needed a prop to sit here and have this conversation? Let's be totally frank with the YouTube community. A prop. You described needing props. It's a cigarette prop.
Yeah, definitely.
Really? Okay, tell us about that. Why do you feel compelled to...
I don't know, I feel like it just makes things more interesting, right?
More interesting.
That's the idea.
Is that the idea behind your art?
I mean, things have to be interesting, otherwise a lot of people look at them.
How do you define interesting?
I don't think it's a matter of definition, I think it's just a matter of how people respond to it.
So you didn't need a prop.
Depends how people respond to it, I guess. People watching.
Or people, probably not. No one watches my channel. Tell us about your creative process.
I don't know, I buy...
Don't be so self-conscious, damn it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't mumble.
I buy art supplies. You know, I could do their things. Spray paint, things.
So, yeah, okay.
I
Spray
buy
paint.
spray paint, paint markers. You know, sometimes I buy canvases. Sometimes I find them on the street, like that door there.
Oh.
Sometimes I don't even need a canvas that can be carried around. And then I often draw in notebooks.
That's really boring. What inspires you, Erik?
Any number of things might inspire me. I mean, I like to think that if I work and doing things correctly, I'll be inspired, maximum amount of hours during the day, be it during my commute by what's going by on the side of the subway car, like while I'm in class, just, not paying attention, while I'm working, by interacting with people on an everyday basis, patronizing local businesses, seeing things happen in the street. I mean, lots of things can be inspiring. Sometimes drugs inspire me too.
Sometimes drugs inspire you.
Well, I don't think it's the drugs themselves, so much as things that they do in your head. Yeah, those can be, inspiring. Sometimes.
Agreed. So, I guess no one would have any way of knowing this, but we're about a block away from the Graffiti Hall of Fame. Tell us about the influence of graffiti upon your work.
Well, like graffiti or writing?
Graffiti.
Okay. Graffiti is just people drawing things in public places. The graffiti is...
Well, I mean more like graffiti as
thought
like
of as graffiti. That would be writing.
I mean just like tagging, like on the side of the building. I mean, the style. It has
That's
its own,
right.
like...
That's right. Okay. That's what I am to a certain extent. I do have a tag. That's what I am.
What's your tag, Erik?
It's the Coast.
Coast.
Yes.
Or is it
Chaos.
chaos?
No, just Coast.
It's chaos, isn't it?
No, chaos.
Don't lie to the camera. Don't lie to you.
It's not chaos.
They're smarter than that.
That's obvious. When I write it, like in the shape of my face. It's on a lot of bathrooms.
On a lot of bathrooms in New York City, if you ever come visit, you go to somewhere that's really dirty and dingy, you might see the dirty, dingy man.
Sometimes nice places too. But they usually cover it up.
We're gonna stick with dirty and dingy.
Yeah, dirty and dingy. It's nice.
Do you have the style, Erik?
Yeah, I definitely do. I feel like you could probably recognize something like that if you've seen everything else.
Okay.
But I wouldn't say that it's confined to any particular perspective thing, because I do lots of things that are very different too.
Who would you say has influenced you as an artist?
Let's see. I mean, I really like Basquiat, and Jack Kerouac's a really cool artist. Let's see. Kurt Cobain.
Okay.
Jimi Hendrix. I really like James Dean.
Okay.
And Janis Joplin, a big fan.
I think it's interesting
and
that
Britney Spears.
and Britney Spears, yeah, she's drama. It's
Yeah.
it's interesting that you didn't list any painters, visual artists.
Basquiat is actually.
Well, yes, okay, Basquiat.
And Jack Kerouac painted as well. As Jimi Hendrix.
He's not known for his painting.
Yet I like it a lot.
So, would you say you've synthesized elements of these seemingly disparate artists under an umbrella of some sort? What is an Erik Heron?
Yeah, I mean, you could probably see parallels, but I don't know if I necessarily synthesize things like in a deliberate sort of way.
In a deliberate sort of way.
Yeah.
Are you a modern beatnik? Beatnik.
No.
You're lying.
I mean, I've never thought of myself that way, but I guess you could say that I share lots of things in common with beats. I mean, I believe in movement and flaunting societal values and expectations. And I like the idea of mixing lots of different people and listening to what they have to say and think. I think those were all things that the beatniks pretty much espoused, at least in Kerouac's books, Ginsberg's poems and stuff. So in that respect, I guess. I mean, I don't know if I would put modern there.
Contemporary. Current day.
Current day beatnik.
Current day beatnik. In 2008.
Wouldn't that just be a beatnik?
Well, no, I mean, we talked about beatniks as
Thing back then?
thing back then, yes.
He was pointing at Columbia, right?
Well,
Yeah,
well, Columbia's kind of that way.
that way, actually.
That way.
It's that way, no.
Right,
That's
that's
the hospital. That's like,
that's 103 out there.
yes. There.
So Columbia's that way. Columbia's that way.
Yeah.
That's not what I was pointing at.